of the showrooms of Ayala Corporation, you probably know some of their malls, Greenbelt, Dorieta, and here we are in Alabang Town Center. But you might probably not know that they also have a real estate arm, and one of it is called OSDLEAD. They sell numerous residential properties all throughout the country, and to sell these properties, they utilize sellers or brokers.
These sellers' pay structure are unique because on top of their monthly pay, they get this thing called a commission, which is a performance-based incentive. So for example, you sell a property worth 1 million pesos. If the commission rate was 1%, you would get 10,000 pesos as a commission after you sell the property. It's as easy as that.
The real estate industry's commission-based model drives fierce competition but also sparks frequent disputes. With individual agents chasing high-stake commissions, tensions run high, often leading to ethical and regulatory challenges, as Hipólito and other scholars have mentioned. Commission disputes are exacerbated by issues like unclear regulations, unethical practices, and even disparities when it comes to gender, creating a high-pressure environment where collaboration suffers. Studies show that while blockchain could introduce transparency to reduce disputes, a deeper shift might come from strong leadership. Leaders who foster trust and inclusivity could bridge divides, turning competition into collaboration. The industry's real challenge then is not just about commissions, but about creating a culture that balances individual rewards with team-driven success.
One of the leaders of OSDLEAD is Nino Buxiet. But before we get his opinion on this issue, let's see what his team members think of his leadership style.
Inspiring.
Discipline. Contagious, si Boss Nino.
I knew yung pinagdaanan niya. Nakikita ko si Boss Nino na pumapasok ng naka-coat pero nagta-tricycle lang. Tapos parang nung pagpasok ko dito, nakita ko yung sarili ko na parang andun siya na it is possible for us na aspiring employees ng Alveo na pwede namin maabot kung ano yung naabot niya.
Na-achieve namin yung mga sales na target namin for the month or for the year using his disciplinary leadership.
Magaling siyang mag-motivate ng mga, lalo na yung mga nadadown na katulad namin before.
Is there any occasions where salespeople in the company would have internal conflict due to commission-based salary?
Yes, of course. If there's a double sale, of course, conflicts you cannot avoid on such areas kasi nga, it's rewards, especially it's money. So what we do in Ayala is we have certain specific rules on how to engage in those kind of scenarios. For example, here, if there's a double sale, whoever has the proof, we call it the CIS form, whoever has that client information sheet, whoever has the parang mas matagal, mas nauna na CIS form or client information sheet that's signed by the client and submitted to the company gets the commission. So it's not like what I said or what she said, it's not he said, she said. You have to have that. So there's technicalities. So if you actually gave CIS a form, you get that. Parang you get the commission.
Is there like any example? We don't have to name names na, but siguro like a case na nag-away yung mga salespeople.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Pero di naman nag-away na, physically. Yes. But, there's conflict. Example, it happened to me. Merong sale, di mo alam na yung client bumili sa'yo. But they already spoke with a previous agent pala that I didn't know of. So what happened is, after making the sale, booked everything, they paid na. Then, an arbitration, we call it, like the other seller raised an objection on the account saying that, wait, that's my client and I want the commission from that, even if I wasn't the one who closed the sale. So I'm entitled for that because of the client ownership that I have, because of the client information sheet that the client signed with me. So, i-arbitrate yun ng HR, magbibigay kayo ng mga documents. So what happened is I lost because they had an earlier SAS form. So I lost the commission to them, but I got the client. So ang nangyari is the commission goes to the other seller, but the account and the buyer goes to me, goes to the other seller who actually closed the sale. So you get client's ownership na. And then when the buyer buys the next time, he gets the commission.
So given that experience, how's your relationship with that seller after that experience?
Well, it's professional. He's not with my division, it's on another team. But it's professional. You have to take it as it is. You cannot be, overly emotional about things. There's protocol, there's rules. We all follow the rules. And we're just professional. At the end of the day, if that's the rule, then everybody abides by it. So it's good.
Is there like a policy in Alveo where if you don't make a sale within a certain time period, you let go or fire it?
Yeah, of course. There's a contract, we call it, because sales people normally are contractual. They're not really like the regular type. There's what's called sub company. So they're contractual. We give them a 3 months, 6 months contract period. You have a target sale, you have a quota. You have to hit that quota to be able to renew your contract. So if in 6 months time, for example, 3 months, 6 months time, if you don't hit your quota, and then you don't get renewed.
So would you say na being a seller is very high pressure?
Well, yeah, if you think about that in that manner, yeah, of course, like in anything that is great in life, there's always pressure. Because I always see that because I've tried to be, ako kasi, meron akong experience. I was a hotelier for almost more than a decade. So, the normal Filipino thinking is, I'm gonna get a job, like a permanent job, which is, a regular contracted job. So I could be secure. But if you get sick, you can perform, ganun din naman, you're gonna get laid off. Sales is a different thing. You get a contract, you have to perform. Otherwise, your contract will not be. So ganun yung mangyayari. So yeah, I think for me, yung sales is a lot better comparing to the normal job. There's pressure, yes, but we all want that pressure, especially when you're starting on your career, because it's pushes you more. Yeah.
As a sales director po, I'm pretty sure that you're handling so many salespeople making their own pitches and everything. And of course, since limited lang yung mga clients out there, and of course, you want to get that client because you want to have a reach to code and everything. Do you notice po na minsan nag-uuntugan yung mga sales people nyo? Or minsan, they're being more competitive?
Yeah, of course, we want to breed actually competition, internal competition, even to my team. That's how you actually push them more on their potentials. It's like peer pressure. So yeah, nagkakaroon ng ganun. But we also put rules, on everything that we do. So then when conflict strikes, we know how to actually go about it. Walang kakagulo, walang sasabunutan, walang gano'n. It's because we established the rule and the rule of the game ahead of time. So when the game comes, everybody knows how to play it. And then we train how to play the game. You cannot change the game. You just need to know how to play it better.
Would you say po, Tito, na without those rules, magiging toxic po talaga yung environment niyo?
Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Without rules, it's chaos. So especially in sales, like it's money, it's big, If you don't know what you're doing here, and if you do not have, certain rules, and if you do not follow the rules, even the leaders don't follow the rules, then there's gonna be big chaos. And yeah, it's gonna be toxic, so super toxic. Because everybody wants to get a piece of the pie. So you have to actually make um, medyo medyo kailangan firm ka doon sa rules that you want to impose.
In impacts of internal dispute on teamwork, how do conflicts over commissions or competition affect teamwork within the team?
Of course, if it's within the team, someone gets in conflict, someone loses, they get disappointed. A little bit. Of course, kasama yan, and people are emotional, especially when it comes to money. But again, sabi ko nga, if you actually establish that culture to them early on, that there's plenty for everybody. If you lose one, you have 10 more. So then, yeah, you get depressed, but you have to work on that because you need to actually work on your emotional skills, emotional professionalism. That's part of actually having a successful business or having a successful life. Having that emotional maturity to actually push through, even if you're upset or you get a bad day or whatever. So yeah, we teach the culture, and then we actually tell them to move on and get what's for them kasi there's plenty naman.
Are there any cases po where they leave the team if that happens?
Some of them, yeah, may mga instances, of course, different sort for different folks. Some are more emotional than others, So you can't naman, stop them. We try to educate them, try to help them as much as we can, of course. But yeah, that sometimes that happens. That happens, then we've done our part, and it's always up to them, and your success is always up to you. So we let them.
How would you rate your current level of culture and teamwork here in Alveo? Are you satisfied? Do you think you can do more?
Yeah, I think we're right now we're one of the best in the Philippines. So I think we're doing a good job. We're in real estate sales, one of the most expensive product you could ever sell. I think helicopter lang tsaka yung aeroplano yung mas we have properties that are 300, 400 million, one property, so we sell that. So we're selling the high ticket sales. And we're Ayala, we're one of the best in the industry in terms of real estate. Now in Ayala, Alveo is number one right now. Okay, and then in Alveo, my team, our team is on top. So I think we're one of the best sales team in the Philippines right now. So in terms of culture, I think we're contented. We could do more. Definitely we could do more. We could learn more. We have to actually get more results. Learning never stops. But in terms of contentment, we're not content. We want to push more. But we're happy where we are.
Dito po sa Alveo dito, would you say that a lot of people follow the rules or madami din po nagbe-break?
Here in Alveo, specifically, here in Ayala, specifically in Alveo, we have one of the best branding in terms of customer service, in terms of work environment. That's why Ayala is so big, because of the culture that they have for not only the clients, but the workplace and the people. Okay, we are the heart of the company. We cannot serve the clients if we inside are not, abiding it, or if we're not contented, or if we're not really taken care of. So yes, definitely here in Ayala, we implement all of those rules. Plus, ang hashtag nga namin din sa Alveo is Happy Alveo Life. It's a balance kind of thing. It's not just work. When you work with Alveo, specifically with us, you don't just work. It's a passion kind of thing. This is a life-changing job for you. We teach you not only to actually get money, work for yourself, but we teach you how to prepare your future, learn the business, learn the client, know how to actually position yourself to get more opportunities, and basically just uplift your living experience and your personality. So, yeah.
Would you say po dito, in the real estate industry, yung mga ibang companies po, medyo nahihirapan pa sila ma-attain yung goal na yun, where people really care about their future, see the positivity in commission-based work?
Yeah, definitely. You have to have a really good culture in the company, good leadership to actually implement that and get results, specifically sa sales kasi ang dami yung kalaban. On other companies, especially yung mga maliit na starting, it's very hard for them because, number one, the culture is not established still. Wala pa yung culture. Number two, the leaders that they have there are still young. Some of them are old. Medyo outdated na. Number three, the people that they are getting are really not there for the long time. Because, okay, kumuha ko ng commission, mentality of the sellers, normally, if you get money, kaya ko na, magtatayo na lang ako ng negosyo. Negosyo in the form of magtatayo ako ng sari-sari store, franchise ako, whatever. But, you're earning a lot of money here. Why would you even do that and hinder your career na nag-start ka pa lang? So dito, we try to educate, especially the young people. Ako, yung team ko kasi for mga bata, the average age of my team is 24, 25 years old. We get young, fresh grad, we educate them, and we try to build them into leaders in the future. So, sila na, from start, building culture. And the culture comes from the higher peaks that we have. Just binababa sa handing down sa amin. Ayala has been here in the Philippines for 180 years. So you can imagine the growth that we have on those times na pinapasa sa amin. So,
As a leader po dito, and especially you really want to establish that culture, what are like the steps that you do para maging good yung culture niyo as a team? Like, do you have regular meetings? Do you have mga team building?
yeah, of course. Of course, meetings is a must. Regular meetings once a week at the minimum. We do a meeting for the people, certain teams. Okay, team building kailangan yan para to motivate. We do that like every mga twice, thrice a year. We do that. Alvea has that. Kasi nga kami nga happy Alvea life. Parang the balance. We have start of the year, mid of the year, end of the year, summer. We have that kind of team buildings. So we have that. Also, for the team to keep on motivating them, you have to actually establish some kind of example for the leadership. You just don't preach, you have to just show them. So we show them, we practice what we preach, we show them how to sell, and then we also show them the lifestyle. Parang, okay, what you can have here. It's just not money. Like, elevating your life is just not about money, getting the money. It's also having culture. So, we're sharing them the culture of the company. Yeah.
So with that, Tito, how would you describe po like the main leadership style within your team and in Ayala?
With Ayala, I think we have one of the best leadership team in the whole of the Philippines. We've been here for 108 years. One of the best companies you could ever work for. Multiple companies in Ayala. Globe, Mitsubishi, Honda, so BPI, oldest bank in the Philippines. We own that. So yeah, we have very good leadership, very innovative. They care about the people, they care about the customers, they care about the well-being of everybody that works under them. Continuous growth, and then they actually not only compensate but give back what's for their employees. Yung praises, promotions and everything. So yeah, sa amin, sa Ayala, we have that. Alveo lalo na, we're young, we're dynamic, our leaders are really, really, good. Our head of sales is a marathon runner. He just ran 105 kilometers in the Bataan Death March run a few months ago. So you can imagine, he's a CPA, accountant, graduated from one of the best schools here in the Philippines. Our bosses are from UP, so medyo, they're really good. But also there's a balance. Some of them, they have music, they have sports, really good at what they do business-wise. So we try to imitate. I try to imitate it for my team. Try to live the life, learn from them, learn from myself, and then implement it to my team by example, by doing scientific proven, system, weekly meetings, monthly evaluations, and motivations for the team. So yeah, that's how we run our team.
So dito, parang yung leadership niyo po, you don't only see them as employees, but you also see them as humans din po, no?
Definitely, again, our tagline here in Alveo is Happy Alveo Life. You don't come here to work for us, for the company, this you work for your passion, and we just help you actually get to your goal. So whatever you want in life, we will help you actually get there through working with us here. So that's how we
So
operate.
very holistic.
Yeah, definitely.
So with that leadership style, how can you say na it affects how you mitigate conflicts sa team? So yung Happy Alveo Land na tagline nyo, how you incorporate it sa pag-handle ng commission-based na nangyayari or sa mga away or mga hinaing ng members? Or,
Well, there has to be balance. The Happy Alveo life is actually you work hard, so then you could play. You work to live your passion. The same thing with what we do here. So if you want to actually get that kind of life, that dream of yours, you have to work hard. You have to get the results. So if there's a conflict, whatever happens, we always go back to that. There's certain rules. We abide by the rules. Kung natalo ka dyan, then we work. There's always going to be more. So we have that bigger picture kind of mentality. So we don't actually, battle, fight with the crumbs downstairs, because there's always something bigger that we can actually get.
As a sales director po, how do you view your role in the current state ng commission-based work? So for example, as a sales director, ano yung papel mo sa mga conflicts and sa work life po ng mga employees niyo?
I think, a very, very meaningful and crucial yung trabaho ng isang sales director, because you actually direct the whole team. Where you go, everybody follows. If you do certain culture, mentality, everybody would actually do that. So you have to be a good example. You have to actually clear out all this rules. You have to put regularity in everything. You cannot be overly emotional. And then you have to be an example to them, because some of them you cannot just teach. You have to show them. So it's a big shoes to fill, because there's lives involved. Families of our sellers are involved in here. But we're not. It's challenging, but it's very exciting and fulfilling at the same time, because we get to actually help them, and that's a very, very good feeling naman. Kung, one of yung mga tao ko dito, dati fresh grad, ngayon nakabili na ng kotse, nakabili na ng condo, ng Alveo, which is high-end, nagpagawa na nila yung bahay ng family nila, Some of them before doesn't even know how to actually do business. Ngayon, meron na sila, So, you see people getting uplifted by what you do. You actually get a certain return. Not only monetary, but, emotional wise, and you get inspired also what you do. So, nag-inspire siya. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any last message po? Anything you want to say? About
Well, I would like to thank my fans. The culture here in Yale is really good. Sales-wise, I think one of the most ethical, one of the best. If you want to learn sales, you have to actually check it out. Go here, see us, and then if you want to learn, this is the best way to actually learn how to do business. Sales, culture-wise, it's gonna be Ayala, and then just have that dream, and of course be ready to work hard on that. So that's what we do here in Ayala. We fulfill dreams by teaching them how to actually do the work that is at par with whatever their goals in life they have. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tito.
It's for you. Nagets mo yung... So, ano ba yung kailangan natin? We just need to get appointments, 2 appointments today. What's in it for the client? It's not for you. It's not your pitch, mga kapatid. Okay? Sa client.
As you can see, fellow classmates, what we learn from class can happen in real life. In the fast-paced sales industry, challenges like double sales, double agents, internal competition, strict quotas, and mental health struggles are inevitable. But under Mr. Buxit's leadership, Alveo has proven that these conflicts can be resolved through a culture of good leadership. By serving a role model, upholding a culture of integrity, and treating his team with respect, he fosters collaboration over competition. His transformative leadership inspires and motivates the team to work a shared vision of success and commitment to achieving common goals. This embodies their tagline, Happy Alveo Life, where leadership creates a thriving, balanced, and positive working environment for all.
Mr. Nino's leadership isn't just about holding a title, it's about making a difference. When challenges come, such as commission disputes, Mr. Nino's adaptive leadership truly stands out. He approaches this by ensuring fair solutions when this unique issue happens. He stays true to the company policies and ensures those who deserve the commission gets it, while maintaining professionalism for all parties. With this, thank you for watching, and let's be transformative and adaptive leaders together.